Hey, what's up, everybody? Good news, good news, good news. So, it has been reported that there is no structural damage in Giannis's left knee, that it was severely hyperextended in the last game. I'm extremely happy to hear that. However, I'm not quick to trust that. Why? Because why? That's why. We've seen this movie before. Sometimes these doctors are encouraged to do what's in the best interest of the team, um, even though it is understood that doing what's the best interest of the player is everyone's job. And that in this case, sometimes when it's the conference finals and your team has it back against the wall, and or you have yourself in a situation where you're up in the series or what have you, they're gonna try to rush the player back to give themselves a chance to get to the finals. I mean, organization wants a championship. There's a lot of money implications that come with that. Your shoe company wants a championship. They definitely want you to win. So there's a lot of pressure coming there. Sometimes the doctors find themselves compromised, bro. Let's just be honest. Sometimes doctors, it's an unspoken truth that you need to do what's best for the team, and if not, we'll just happen to replace you. Thank you for your service type thing. So I take that stuff with a grain of salt. I always think that it's smart for players to get a second opinion, the Kawhi route, um, because of that. You never know, man. You never know. You can't trust these organizations because their best interest is to take care of themselves. They have an organization to run, and you have one single body that you need to take care of beyond basketball. And this kind of stuff can affect how you walk when you're 65, or if you're even able to walk, later on. So it's like, hey, take the smart route, take the Tim Duncan route, take the Kawhi route. They say it's no structural damage. Thank you very much. No, I will not be playing in these playoffs. Thank you very much. My season is over. I love the Bucks. I love the game, but if I'm gonna ever recover from this thing properly, I need not rush back. Certainly not tonight. So while I am encouraged and pleased and happy that it was reported that there's no structural damage, maybe Giannis trusts that. I happen to not. Doesn't mean that the diagnosis is 100% not accurate. If anything, I would be inclined to believe that the diagnosis is accurate. But for the slight chance that it is not, I think a second opinion would be wise. What I saw was a leg do something that was very, very unnatural. And um, like I said, there is room for questioning in regards to whether or not his knee is in fact suffering from structural damage. I believe that doubt is responsible in this case. So that's what I have to say. But nevertheless, the news is great. It's encouraging. It's good for his mental health, if nothing else, and that can be helpful in the recovery process too. But what you don't want is him thinking, all right, yeah, no structural damage. Yeah, my knee looks pretty swollen, but let me get out there. I can maybe Willis Reed it and make it worse. Make it so much worse. Grant Hill taught us that lesson in his career, playing on his leg, on his ankle, and that process almost took his life. It got so bad with the complications on the surgeries that he had on his ankle over time that it did get really, really severe, and it put his life and his career in jeopardy. Not to say that's going to happen again, because that was absolutely worst case scenario, but at the same time, you open the door for any and all different types of things like that when you don't allow yourself to heal properly. So I would uh, make it my business, if I'm Thanasis, his brother, to insist that he not play. Like I think in seeing Thanasis kind of take his, take almost the lead in his getting him off the floor. I get the feeling, and especially being a big brother, because I know Thanasis is his older brother. I get the feeling that his voice is loud in that locker room as it pertains to, even though he's not a cachet talent in this league, I think he probably has more power within the Bucks organization than he probably have anywhere else because of Giannis' presence. And I'm pretty sure, just looking at how he was taking charge in that situation, that he's gonna have a voice here. And if I'm his big brother, if I'm Giannis' big brother, I'm like, man, look, I'm beating somebody's ass if he come out there tonight. Somebody getting punched. There's no way he's going out there, bro. Like, no way. Like, straight up. There's no way. So Giannis, you not playing? Like I'm big broing the whole thing. I'm telling you, because there's no way, bro. Like this is something that can really affect his career, in my opinion. And organizations have been known to be selfish in this way. Now I don't know that the Bucks organization are like that. In fact, I have reason to believe the Bucks organization are definitely not like that. But you don't take chances with your own career. You don't take chances just because this may be the only time you can win a championship. Now, this could be the difference, like I said, between being able to walk later and not, because his leg did something unnatural. So that's what I got, man. I'm very happy about the diagnosis, but I would love to hear a second opinion. He should not play anymore in these playoffs at all. I'm not talking about just this series. I'm sorry, Bucks. He should not be out there until next season. If he's recovered fully next season, if not, he should miss some of next season too, recovering from this. I don't care that there's no structural damage. This is an athlete that should not be on the floor at less than 100%. He's relied upon too much to do too much, like literally, for their team. He's one of those guys that needs to play above the rim, who needs to be able to cover a lot of space, who needs to be able to block shots and do all these different things that allow him to spring up and down, moving in speed and all of that. You don't want Giannis to start deteriorating on you. You know what I mean? You don't want that process to begin just yet. He's too young and he's got too much basketball left to play for us to start saying, okay, this is the beginning of injury issues for Giannis Antetokounmpo. You must allow this man to recover. I cannot stress that enough. So that's what I got to say about that. Be selfish about it, Giannis. Please do. I think it's the right move. My name is BDF44. You guys already know. Thanks for watching. I'm out.